Betting on balls.
Betting on balls. You
Betting on balls.
you can bet your balls that we will be betting on balls.
You can bet your bottom ball.
Dude, I want to get enough shots of us saying betting on balls. I'm gonna do like a whole like compilation of that as like a
Betting
promo
on
video.
balls.
Betting on balls.
I like that.
Yeah, at the end of the season, maybe I'll throw together just a bunch of, it'll be like similar to that other clip that I made, but it'll be a
I want to
lot
get
more.
like a couple like B-list celebrities like saying it.
I already got a guy for you. Except he's not really famous, and I don't know too much about this guy. I don't know who he is, but this guy, I don't know. He's got an eye patch, and he's old, and he covers sports like a motherfucker. He talks like this, and I follow him on Twitter, and he does a lot of college stuff, which I don't really touch, but I'll show you here in a second. Hey, by the way, Tim, are you still with me there? It looks like you're frozen. We'll let Tim figure out his thing here. I'm Harold, obviously, everybody. Hello. Good morning. Happy Sunday. Week 1. Oh my God. Fucking excited. I'm just going to check our stream
I'm
real
back.
quick. All right, you're back. Betting on balls.
My internet cut out. Betting
Yeah.
on balls. We're back live. Betting on balls.
Yes.
Hell yeah. So as you can see, if you've followed betting on balls so far, you're probably already making money.
Dude, we
And
are
that's good.
undefeated on the season. We haven't lost a single bet so far. Granted, that's probably going to end by the end of
Right.
today. But
Well,
still,
we've got the best record in sports right now.
it's undefeated.
Undefeated.
So as you can see here,
Like the Miami Dolphins.
what about Miami Dolphins? Are they?
Miami Dolphins, I think, are the only NFL team to go undefeated through a season.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
When was
The
that?
Patriots almost did it, but then they lost the Super Bowl. Yeah.
What a son of a bitch. You go the whole season undefeated and then you lose at the
Yeah.
end. That's awesome. Was
I
that Tom
think it was
Brady's?
against it was, and I think it was against the Giants.
Oh,
And the
boy.
Giants like snuck into the playoffs that year too.
Do you know what year that was?
2007, I believe.
Wow. We're getting a
Yeah,
history lesson here from the
yeah,
mighty
it was a
Tim
historical
Oceans.
season. That was Tom Brady to Randy Moss all year, and I
Mm.
believe it was the career year for Tom Brady. I think it was his best season, and it might have been Randy Moss's best season too.
That's dope. Old times.
Yeah,
Anyways, if you follow us on Twitter, it's easy. Twitter.com/betting underscore balls. And yeah, had you done that, you would have made some money. So, we don't really have any Twitter followers. So,
you're basically guaranteed to make money. So
yeah. And we're doing this for free here, man. Like,
right,
we ain't
it's
making
a
no
free
money off of
service.
you. This is a community service that we're offering here.
Yeah,
Betting on balls. Dude, we should be a
for
nonprofit.
now.
Like,
So get on the train now while it's free,
because I'm
because
pretty sure
eventually
the
it might
NFL's
not be that way forever.
NFL's a nonprofit organization, right?
No, they're definitely for profit.
Check this out, dude. This is insane. I've worked for a nonprofit and they did all sorts of shady shit and made all sorts of money. You can make money as a
Right,
nonprofit. It's just your company can't make money, but you
right.
can.
But
Is
you
the
can.
NFL a non? Yeah, dude. I worked for like a week for this nonprofit called the Firefighters Association.
Wow, an unincorporated nonprofit since 1942.
Dude, I'm telling you, I worked for a nonprofit called.
Big office not subject to tax because it does not make a profit.
So it was
Wow.
called the. I worked for the Firefighters Association, but they were in no way associated with firefighters. Like you were not allowed to say that, even though the name of the nonprofit was Firefighters Association,
Right.
and their whole thing was cold calling old people and getting them to donate money for tickets for like a country music show that's coming up at the end of the season. and you have to donate a certain portion of the money. Went to like some burn camp for like burn victims or whatever.
Yeah.
Everything else went right into the pockets of my manager. He drove like a
Right.
brand new Charger. It was like,
Wow.
and I got fired because he said I wasn't like aggressive enough with people. He said that like
Oh shit.
he said that you're supposed to like call them up and like talk to them like you're a firefighter, like have a deep commanding voice, no apologies, like you're not asking them for anything, like they owe you this money, like that type of deal. I'm like, dude,
Right.
I'm like, we're not associated with firefighters. You're called the Firefighters Association, and now you want me to pretend to be a firefighter. It was fucking crazy. But I
Pretty
hit the
funny.
phones, man. Like it wasn't a lack of me trying. Like I hit,
Yeah.
I was making the calls. I was making the calls, but I just didn't have the personality, I guess, to make those types of sales.
Right.
It was a fucking shady thing, anyways. So I'm glad I got out of there.
Fireman sales. Fucking
Anyways,
weird.
one day we'll maybe be on that level, making all kinds of gains as a non-profit organization.
Absolutely.
Um,
But it did say something about it ended after 73 years. Like there was an article under that article. I don't know.
oh yeah. But anyways, we got to do this kind of quick because we only have an hour till the games start, and I can't bet live and like all that stuff. But anyways,
Let's look at our fantasy team.
yes.
I
Well,
would
first,
like to do that real quick,
well, first I
just
already
so I can
have.
make sure.
Well, I already
Okay.
got the
Yeah.
Twitter thing pulled up here. So here's our picks. I did bet on the Cardinals to win today, which is an underdog bet.
At Kansas City.
Yeah.
Oh no, the Kansas City's at the Cardinals.
Okay.
Okay. That's kind of bold.
Yes, it is. And I will triple my money if I win. So I got $1 on the Cardinals. I know it's a long shot, but you know
I
what?
think it could maybe go that way. I mean, I think they're a good team. They're not bad. So, I mean, I think it could be a fair fight.
I mean,
If you're going to take a long shot, that's not a bad one to take one on.
let's see. But anyways, that's what we got right now on the site. We're gonna do some more picks right now for you guys. That other guy, we'll come back to him later because we don't have time to do all that. Yeah, fantasy. So we have a fantasy league, the BOBFL.
Bob FL.
The Brown Boys is our team. We put
So
up.
we're up
We put.
33 points.
Yep.
That was with Josh Allen.
I
Who
think
else
he
did we
Akers, who did nothing.
Nothing. Okay, that's why I wanted to talk about this. So
Yes.
it looks like Daryl Henderson is going to be getting the majority of the workload until Cam Akers apparently he's suffering from some soft tissue injury.
Son of a bitch.
So Harrison Daryl Henderson is going to be carrying the ball. That's going to put us in a position next week to where we're most likely going to be running Damian Harris. So I'm really happy that we picked him up.
Can we trade Akers? Can we get rid of this guy?
We could try to look for some value there. If whether or not anybody takes him is kind of a different story, but we might be able to get something out of him.
No one's gonna want him.
Well, the thing about Akers is he does have when he plays. The reason he got 0 is because he didn't play. If he played, he would definitely garner some points. It's just a matter of when is he coming back.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Yeah, it's not great.
But
So we did not start the Los Angeles Rams defense, but I think that's okay. Who got way more than their projection, which is funny. That shows what a great defense Los Angeles is, that they still put up almost 10 points and lost by 20 points. They had 2 sacks, 2 interceptions, 2 fumble recoveries.
yeah,
That's really, really solid. So it wasn't the defense that lost it for them.
dude, they what won this game besides Josh Allen being a fucking beast was Buffalo's defense. Those
Yeah.
guys were a wall. Like they
Absolutely.
could not get past them. Like it's crazy. It's crazy to watch. Super fun to watch.
Sure.
Josh Allen went beast mode. Fucking scored.
Obviously.
I think
3 touchdowns.
he scored one himself. Like yeah, he
And won it on the ground himself. Yeah,
Yeah.
56 yards rushing by himself. That's awesome.
dude, that
So-
was insane. That was just
so he
insane
got-
to watch.
6 points. He got 6 points for us just on the running yardage. So he got 5.6 points just for running the ball. That's awesome.
That's really cool.
Yeah, that's great. Josh Allen killing it. So I'm really happy about our matchups today. If there's one I'm questionable about, I'd say it's maybe Darren Waller. But it looks like he's healthy and ready to play. So I mean, if he's good to go, we should be okay. I love Debo Samuel at Chicago. I think that's a great matchup. McLaurin at Jacksonville looks good. Eckler at Las Vegas. That's going to be a great game. Waller at the Chargers and Elliott at Tampa Bay. Yeah, I'm good to roll with all of this.
Sweet. Well, let's move on since we're on a time crunch.
Let's do that.
So we'll circle back to that. I'm excited to watch all these games now because we got something on it. So like we'll see. So I might have already put some bets for this week. Let me see. Yeah, I got a parlay here. So I got the Bengals to win. Joe Mixon to score a
This
touchdown.
is Bengals. The Steelers are playing at the Bengals, I believe, today.
Possible. Yes.
Yeah.
So I got in one bet I got Bengals to win, Joe Mixon to score a touchdown, Joe Burrow to rush 6 yards,
6 yards, okay.
and Mixon to receive 16 yards.
I think that's all pretty reasonable.
A little bit ballsy.
Joe Burrow
someone
rushing for
might say.
over 6 yards. I mean, we'll see. He's not typically a run first guy, but I mean, he could.
I just figured, that's just a couple yards here and there throughout the game.
Yeah, but the thing is quarterbacks running the ball, you really have to be kind of that kind of quarterback to do so. Like Brady would never get fucking 6 yards in a game.
He did last year.
He did, but it's rare. It's not going to happen every game.
Okay, well, we'll see.
But we'll see. Yeah, no, that's a good bet. I like that.
So it's locked in. And then I have another parlay. I got the Eagles to win, the 49ers to win by a touchdown against the Bears, and then
the Bucks to win by a score. I like that.
And the Bucks to win by a field goal.
Yeah, I thought that I picked Tampa Bay to win. But I do think it could be a tight game. We'll see. Or I could just get surprised and Tampa Bay could just be really, really, really strong again.
I think they're going to wipe the floor with the Cowboys today. I think the Cowboys are going to get
If it was
destroyed.
in Tampa Bay, I would agree with you. But being in Dallas, those games can.
Dude, Tom Brady is going to throw. Do you know what? Let's look at his stats here. So that's what we got so far. Of course, I got the Cardinals against the Chiefs, which I'm not recommending anyone else take this bet. I just put $1 on it. We'll see what happens. If I win,
I think it could pay off.
I'll triple my money. That's what drew me in, was the fact that I could triple my money on this bet. And it seemed like, maybe not a 50-50 chance, but like, who knows, man? It could happen.
No, I think it could be a 50-50 chance or 40-60 worst case scenario. Yeah. I think they're on par with Kansas City for
Dude,
sure.
The real way to win with betting is if you can find an edge with a 50-50 possibility, but with the payout in your favor. If you can find those situations consistently, that's the only way you'll ever win.
Yeah, I've kind of got one that I'd like to look at today that I think might be like a little bit of an underdog bet.
Yeah, well, let's look at it. And of course, I've got the Buccaneers, Titans, and Chiefs all to win the Super Bowl. I'll cash out those bets hopefully throughout the season. I probably won't hold them until the end, except for maybe the Buccaneers. We'll see.
There can only be one.
I reckon so.
Well, two. Well,
I kind of wish I put that bet on the Bills before game one, because I'm sure the odds have
dramatically changed.
Yeah, I mean, they were already the most favored anyways. $1 would win you like $7 or $8, which is still pretty good. I mean, fucking A.
Yeah, I totally agree with the Bengals. They should wipe the floor with Pittsburgh.
Yes. Can they win by 7.5 points though? Can they cover that spread?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Really?
Pittsburgh might not do anything today. It could be a 3-23 or 33 game. I mean, because here's the thing: is Cincinnati set up to score even against like really good teams on defense. Pittsburgh has a good defense, but their offense is more than questionable this year.
Yeah.
We'll see how it goes.
How's Bengals D?
Excellent. Yeah, they're right tit for tat with anybody.
Okay. Well, what do you say we put some money on that?
Well, I mean, I'm confident that the Bengals are going to win, but I don't think we're going to win much because I think most people are probably thinking that.
Well, I'm thinking taking this spread, the Bengals to win by 8.
Oh, sure. Yeah, I
I
like
mean,
that.
that's a long spread, but
I
and
think it's pretty fair, though.
I'll bet 50 cents on this. We'll be a
Great.
little bit conservative. Again, it won't let me bet these on these live, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and just do it here on my phone.
Go ahead and make a note or go ahead and
Well,
place the
I've
bet.
done that before, but I've also like run out of time, so I want to go ahead and do lock these in.
Get it in.
Yeah, live while we're going. So that's loading. What about the over under 45 points on this one? Probably the under, right? If the Steelers aren't going to do too much.
I don't see the Steelers doing a lot, but the reason why it's so high is because I think people are already kind of thinking like me. The Bengals are really built for success in this league. So when they get a cupcake matchup, which in theory this should be a cupcake matchup,
Right.
um, they're going to put up a lot of points even against a scrub opponent. So I hope they do. I'm really hoping for a big game from Jamar Chase today. I really kind of need one for fantasy. So
Oh yeah.
let's go Bengals today.
Yeah, dude. And I'm locking in that 50-cent position right now. So y'all heard it here, man. Betting on balls. Bengals to win by 8. Let's see it. Let's see it happen. In 1 hour, you can be making this money in your pocket or losing all your money. I don't know. I ain't your daddy. Tim, you there, buddy? It looks like I lost him again. That's all right. Betting on balls. You don't know what you're going to get. All right. Locking it in. Betting
Locking
on
it in
balls.
on ball.
All right, that was it. Boom.
Excellent.
Got it.
Philadelphia at Detroit. I think this could be a tighter game than people. I think Detroit could be a little bit better this year, and I think Philadelphia didn't really get it improve much from last year. Philadelphia's defense is good, but I'd like to think that the Lions might actually be able to win a couple games this year.
I
Uh,
saw a video of this guy who was laying down his bets on the week, and he was saying that the Philadelphia Eagles are perhaps the best team in the league, and certainly the best team in the East. I think he said the NFC. Is that right?
that might be true. All they got to do is be better than the Cowboys to be that. But in the league, that's kind of insane.
Well, he said
Uh,
he said they were like a contender, maybe not like the best in the league, but he said they're a contender for the best in the
I
league, and he said
I don't
definitely the
see it.
best
I
for the
mean, I get
NFC.
that they have a good defense. I'm not a huge guy. I'm not like completely sold on Jalen Hurts just yet. That's the quarterback for Philadelphia.
Mm.
Um, I'm not saying that he can't get it done, and I'm not saying that he has no talent. It's just that I'm not quite a believer yet. Um, I am, however, I do have faith that Jared Goff has the ability to improve in Detroit. I feel like they've got some weapons around him,
Yeah.
and they got a good running game. So
Gosh, it's just hard to go with Detroit after
this is a
last
scary
season.
one. I don't like either one of these teams particularly, but I do think that there's some money to be made in this game.
Yeah. How do you see money being made on this game?
Well, obviously, positionally, there are some guys that are very good. Andre Swift, you could take prop bets. Um, I think that it's very reasonable that both quarterbacks get touchdowns in this game.
Really?
AJ Brown is a superstar wide receiver. This is a good game for fantasy. And a sleeper in this game for fantasy would be like a TJ Hawkinson, who could be a top 10 tight end this year. Uh, we'll see. As far as the score goes, I see this as being one of those games that could really kind of go either way. Now maybe, but here I want to preface all this by saying Detroit could be much worse than what I'm saying. Um, I'm looking for them to improve this year. This is obviously going to be a telltale sign of whether they do or whether they don't. If they don't improve after this game, you will not hear me vouching for them throughout the season.
Right.
I can tell you that.
Yeah.
It's a one and done. They got to prove it to me right now. If you guys can go in and play football against Philadelphia, let's see it.
Who's going to score a touchdown in this game?
I like DeAndre Swift for Detroit, and I like AJ Brown for Philadelphia.
Let's go AJ Brown. I'm not betting on Detroit this early in the season. I'm gonna wait and see.
That's fine. I figured I'll get it done. We'll see.
And
I'll
honestly,
either be a genius or not.
The under looks good here too. I think under 48.5. So I'm gonna do that one too. So
Yeah,
AJ Brown.
that's pretty reasonable.
So AJ Brown to score a touchdown, 50 cents to win
good.
70. That's great.
It's really good.
Yeah. So just gonna lock
I'd
that
say
one
it's
in.
probably 60-40.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of what Vegas seems to be representing here. More of a 50-50 shot though. I mean, it's not really like it's minus 110, so the payout isn't really in our favor here, but I feel confident in the under on this match.
Absolutely.
So I'm going to take it. So let me lock that in. Gosh, I really wish this would just let me bet on here live. That would make it so much easier.
Make it faster.
But I'm locking in AJ Brown, 50 cents. Loading,
Nice.
loading, loading, loading. Please wait. And then,
All right.
all right, that's in. And then I'm locking in
look at a different
the
game.
under 48.5, 50 cents to win 45 cents.
45 cents.
Not my favorite, but sometimes when you get free money, you just got to take it. You know what I mean?
Yep.
The Lions. And let's keep an eye on Philadelphia, because Rocky's from there, so.
That's true. Hey, man, maybe Philadelphia comes out swinging today. Hey, if there's an opportunity for them to look really good, it's today. I mean, if Detroit's really, really bad, we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, I'm tempted. I would love to take the money line on the Eagles for them to win straight up, but it's minus 250, so $1 wins you 40 cents. That's not even worth it. And
Right.
I don't want to take the spread just because I'm just not feeling it on this one. So, but we've bet enough on that one.
If you were to put $1 on Detroit, how much would you win?
A lot. You would triple your money. So $1 would get you
$3.
$3. So you get your dollar back plus 2.
Cool.
I just don't feel safe in that though, man. You really
I don't feel safe, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad bet.
I could put
throw 10 cents
10
on that
cents
bitch.
on it.
That's how confident I am in Detroit, guys.
10 cents.
I'm 10-cent confident.
So if y'all can scratch up an extra 10 cents,
You could win 20.
you could win. Wait, I thought with plus 200 it would be 30 cents would be the right? I guess not. Just to double your money. Oh yeah, you would win the 20 plus your 10 cents back, so it would be 30 cents is how that works. All right, y'all, we're going to triple down with a 10-cent bet.
I feel like the Colts by 7.5 might be a little high. I feel like it's probably closer to like 3.5.
The Colts by 7. Oh yeah, against the Texans.
I feel like I am picking the Colts to win. I mean, this is just the run of the mill opinion, I suppose. I mean, this is like it's hard to say that, like because you're saying that like the Texans haven't improved at all, and the Colts are just like an unstoppable force. Um,
Are the
that's so
Colts
hard to say week one.
how good are the
Um,
Colts looking, do you think? Like in general. How'd they play last year?
okay,
I didn't
they're
really follow them last year.
better, improved, and they were pretty good last year. So maybe that, what the guy was saying about how great he thinks Philadelphia is, I could see somebody kind of making that argument for the Colts because their defense was already pretty good. They've got and they got a massive, massive improvement at quarterback this year with Matt Ryan. The Colts could be really, really good this year. Huh. Yeah. I like it. I
Yeah.
like the Colts to win for sure. Do I like them to win by 7.5? That's really high, but it kind of should be really high. I see why they're going that way. And the Texans are pretty bad. They did not improve this year. Basically, the only guy they have is Brandon Cooks on offense at wide receiver. That being said, if you ended up getting Brandon Cooks in fantasy, or if you're playing him in the dailies, Brandon Cooks is still a monster. And he could still score a touchdown in this game for sure. I don't think the Colts are exceptionally talented at stopping the ball through the air. They're more run. Though they focus on stopping the run.
Dude, I'm feeling the under on this one. I feel like 47 seems high.
It does. It does seem high.
Um,
Because
oh,
to me,
and
that's saying that like the Colts are going to put up 30 points. I mean, because
I mean it's possible, but I mean
I
I
don't
don't
see
know.
the Texans like scoring more than a couple scores. Honestly,
But the reason it's kind of high is look, it's minus 115 is the
yeah,
payout. So it's only to win
right,
43 cents.
sure,
I don't like it, but I'm going to take it because, like I said, free money, baby.
yeah, it seems high.
Yeah. Let's move on. So the Zoom's going to
Saints
cut out in
Falcons.
a minute. But
Okay, well the Saints is way under projected. The Saints should be like plus 20 or
yes.
I'm sorry, minus 20.
So we'll
They're
take
gonna
them.
blow out the Falcons. It's gonna be ugly. Uh,
Let's put a
if the
dollar.
Falcons score, I will be shocked. If they do score, it'll probably be through Youngwei Koo or Cordell Patterson somehow. They look absolutely wretched. Stay the hell away. This is going to be a blowout.
How do the Saints look in general? Like, like what if they were
Great,
playing
mind better.
what if they were playing against the Colts? What if it were the Saints and the Colts? What would that
It'd
game
be
look like?
probably pretty even. Thing about the Saints is their defense is incredibly strong and pretty much stacks up against anybody in the league. I think that their offense should have improved this year. Their offensive line's pretty good. They can run the ball. Jameis Winston's back. We'll see what we get out of him this year. Sometimes Jameis looks pretty good, and sometimes he looks awful. So I
Um,
like the Saints. I think if it was the Saints versus the Colts, it'd be a very tight game. I'd probably pick the Colts to win though.
okay, well, I'm gonna get the Saints. I'm gonna put a dollar on them
Absolutely,
uh,
that's a lock to me.
to cover that spread.
Yeah.
And then who's gonna score a touchdown here? Looks like Kamara is projected to do that.
Um, yeah, he's probably the most likely one. I think for Atlanta, Cordell Patterson or Kyle Pitts would be.
Yeah, but you said Atlanta might not even score a touchdown this game.
I could see him scoring like. Yeah, you're right. It
I'm
could be like 3 points from Young Weku, literally.
yeah. Cool. Well, we'll just stay away from that. We'll take the Saints, 5.5.
Yep.
All right. Let's see if we can get one
Hey,
more
you
in.
want to go ahead and restart the stream?
Let's get one more in before we
Okay.
do that.
What do we got?
Ravens
New
and
England.
Jets.
Okay, yeah, Ravens and Jets. That's a blowout.
Yeah.
It's probably too low. They're definitely going to cover the spread.
The Ravens are.
Yeah, absolutely. This could be a 33-7 kind of game. The Jets are as bad, if not worse, than Atlanta. And the Ravens are a good team.
Yeah.
So it's a very similar situation.
Yeah. My app is kind of glitching out on me. Damn you, FanDuel. Fix your shit.
Fix it,
I'm
motherfucker.
literally throwing money at you. And,
Right.
like, come on, man.
Let's get a operable UI here.
For real. Okay, so we'll have the Ravens. I'm going to get them to cover.
That's actually who we're starting on defense today
yeah.
in fantasy. That's my lock of the week for defense.
And I'm kind of leaning on the under on this one as well.
Yeah, because that's to me, that's saying that. I mean, if they both put up 23 points, I mean, yeah, I don't think the Jets are that good, man. I don't. I think it's a little high.
Yeah. Me too. This fucking.
If it was 40, I might feel differently, but.
Wow, FanDuel's really dropping the ball here. They keep like logging me out. It won't let me place my bet. Like, look, when it says log in to bet, but like I'm already logged in, bro. I got my funds.
Dude, does
locked in.
Barstool Sports have to deal with this shit?
I don't know.
Getting kicked out of fucking FanDuel and all that bullshit.
Dude,
I bet
real.
not.
I do have a DraftKings account, but it doesn't have a balance in it right now.
Hey, if y'all don't get your shit together over at FanDuel.
I mean, I'm down for looking at promotions at other places. I mean, the only reason I picked FanDuel is because they had the best promotions last year, but they've downgraded their promotions, as I think I explained last time. Okay, cool. I got Saints locked. Finally. Bastards. It's funny, I'm like complaining about like a 2-minute delay when back in the day people had to go to like a shady bookie, like, you know, it fucking out.
Down the street,
yeah, you can't.
Cash.
Yeah, you go down there with 10 cents, you're going to get stabbed.
Right.
I want to put 10 cents on the Lions.
On Baltimore? He just
You're like, get the fuck out of here. All right. So I got to catch up. I just put down my Saints. So now
I feel like the spread's a little high for the New England Miami game too. 46 points seems like a lot for that game. These are two defenses that are poised to. It's going to be a grindy game, man. A lot of running in that game. You know, Damian Harris could be a good option just because I think that the ball is going to get run a lot in that game. You know, these are two teams that love to run the ball, that know each other well. You're going to see a lot of fundamental football in this. I think that the spread is probably pretty reasonable. I could see either team winning this game. 3.5 seems relevant. I'm talking about the Miami game, by the way.
Yes. I'm still locking in. I'm listening to what you're saying, but I'm locking in these other bets. So I'm going to put 50 cents on the under on the Ravens at Jets. Mm-hmm. So I'm just locking that in right now. So yeah, Patriots at Miami. That is going to be a good game, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. It could be. If you like defensive, slugfest, then yeah, it's going to be a very good game. You've got New England, who's a defensive team. They've looked to improve. I think that they're a run-first offense with Damian Harris. They got Mac Jones throwing the ball, who looks pretty good. I think that if they take the reins off Matt Jones a little bit and let him kind of toss the ball, we could see some success out of that guy.
Mac Jones. He's on. He's Patriots. He's their QB, correct?
Yep. He's Brady's replacement. How do you replace the greatest quarterback of all time? With Mac Jones.
Josh Allen.
Yeah, right. Exactly. I like the Pats to win.
They're the underdogs here.
I see that. I see that. I think that the thought process behind that is Miami's pretty good. They got Tyreek Hill this year.
Yeah.
And hopefully that they've improved a little bit. That being said, Belichick is one of the only coaches I've ever seen that's come up with an effective game plan for Tyreek Hill. And that was when he was at a much better team. I don't think that Miami is anywhere close to what Kansas City was. And I do think that Hill's going to have a good year, but I don't necessarily know that. I mean, Belichick's already aware of who he is. He's going to be targeting him the whole game. So if he can turn off Hill early on, um, and just turn this game into a run v run, then the Patriots can win this game. And that's kind of why I'm taking the Patriots, because that's kind of what I see him doing. I've watched this guy coach for the last fucking 12 years, and I have a feeling that's what's going to happen today.
Let's put 50 cents on it.
Absolutely.
And this is one of those where, like I was talking about earlier, where you can find a 50-50 bet, cut them off. It cut us off. Zoom. Why do you hate me? All right. Let's get Tim back in here. Tim. Oceans. So yeah, man, we're gonna get the Patriots to win, because why not? I am excited to see Tyreek Hill at Miami, but like Tim was saying, Miami might, or they might just shut them down. We'll see. Find out. Betting on balls. Anyone in chat? You guys around? Where are we going? What's going on over here? What's going on over here? Y'all making some money? Ooh, someone's watching. Yes, yes. Cool. Oh, hey, what's up, man? I can't hear you. Can you say something? Yeah, I can't hear you. Can you hear me? You can't hear me? Huh. Uh. I can't hear you, buddy. Looks like my mic's going. Tim, can you hear me? Can you thumbs up if you can hear me? No, you can't hear me. Okay. Let me see on YouTube if we're still... I'm just going to reset. Fuck, what do I do here? All right, checking the mic, Okay, so it's through Zoom. It's not YouTube, so the audience can hear me, but you cannot. So let's go to meeting controls. Make this big. Make it big, damn it. Return to meeting. All right, can you hear anything now? No? Join audio. How about that? Did that work?
Yes.
Yes. Why did it do that?
I don't know.
Weird.
That worked though.
Yeah, we'll now have audio, but I don't see on video. Here we go. And we're back.
We're back
Betting on
betting on
balls. All right.
balls.
So I just put 50 cents down on the Patriots
Rocking.
because I'm a grown up.
Let's go.
I can do that. Grown up shit.
I like it. I like Damian Harris to score a touchdown too. Why aren't we running Damian Harris today?
Are we not?
We're not.
Who did we
We're
run?
running Ezekiel Elliott.
I don't know. We must have decided that at some point.
I mean, I see. I mean, yeah, I could see going with Elliott.
I guess we'll find out
Yeah,
at the end of it. Can we change it now? Really?
should still be time. Yeah, still got about 30 minutes or so.
All right, let's try to get our bets in first. So let's look at all right, looks like Cheetah is the number one projected to score a touchdown
Yeah,
in this game.
he is, and I understand why. I just think that they're going to go out of their way to target him today, and they're going to make it harder to throw it to him today. Because here's another difference between Kansas City and Miami. They don't have as many like top end wide receivers there to cut. So like, there's no Kelsey. So like, if you take away Hill, you've got to hope that Jalen Waddle is going to just turn into some, absolute beast, which he has the ability to do that, but he ain't Travis Kelsey. So
You think
we'll
Harris?
see.
You think Harris is the play here?
I like Harris to score today. Yeah, I think that
He's
it's
on the
going to be
Pats,
that
right?
kind of game plan. Yeah, and Harris could be a game changer for the Pats because traditionally in the past, Belichick has always gone with a committee at running back where he'll have two or three different guys running the ball. It really seemed like he wanted to feed Damian Harris last year. And Damian Harris really seems to have a lot of ability in that regard. He doesn't seem to mind taking the carries. So I like him a lot. I think he's going to have a very bright future in the NFL.
What about a quarter? We'll put a quarter to win 40 cents
So
because it's hard to call a touchdown score when there's like 30 people on the field.
it is, but I do feel like there are guys that are more like that's why like there are some guys in fantasy that are valued higher than other guys.
Right. But the odds are in our favor here. I mean, shit, plus 160.
Yeah, I like it.
I like it too. All right. Let's move on to the next one. I can't believe how many fucking games there are today. Like, are there ever? Is this? I guess opening day is when there's gonna be like the most games, right?
Yeah.
Always.
There should be 14, I believe.
It's a fucking lot. Browns and Panthers.
So this is one of those games where it's just like yuck versus yuck. Two awful teams. Should be a good game. Typically, whenever that happens, those tend to be good games.
Right.
Gosh, man,
I
who
kinda
do
just
you
wanna stay
pick?
away.
It's schluck on schluck.
Let's just skip it.
Yeah, I don't particularly like anybody in that game.
49ers and Bears. I think I already got the 49ers to cover this, but in one of my parlays, but I'm
Yeah.
gonna do another 25 cents for the 49ers to cover that touchdown spread.
The win, and how about our boy to get a touchdown, Debo Samuel?
Depot. Yeah, let's take a look at that.
I wonder if there's a different spread for him versus a touchdown on the ground and a touchdown through the air, because that's the cool thing about Debo Samuel is he's really dynamic and he scores rushing touchdowns too.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That would be obviously a riskier play
Yeah.
on what's already a pretty risky play. Like, again, picking a touchdown score is a lot harder than it sounds. I know because I tried it a lot last year, and a lot of losses on something that both of us thought were a lock.
Sure.
I was also doing riskier parlays and stuff where it just takes one thing to go wrong and you're fucked.
I remember there was one 4-tier parlay where we were off by 3 yards. and that one bummed me out. Like like it was because we would have made a fuckload, and it was Jamar Chase had to put up like 3 more yards, and that was basically all that did us in.
Yeah, well, you know.
That's tough.
That's
Like 3 yards is hard to stomach. It's like you get anything. Like you can do anything. Go out there and fucking anything.
that's betting on balls, dude. And that's why I really don't like spreads
Prop
usually.
bets like that.
Well, spreads where like, you know, what if the Bears lose by 6 points? Then we just
Yeah.
lost our bet off of one
Right.
fucking shady little
Right.
fucking point.
Yeah.
But, you know, Vegas really likes it because they make a bunch of money off of it. So, you know,
Sure.
we work with what we got. Dude, FanDuel, what are you doing?
Screwing us. That's
What?
what it's doing.
Dude, this loading screen has literally been here for a minute and a half. All I'm trying to do is put a quarter down on Damian Harris.
All I'm trying to do is put a quarter down.
Dude.
Damian fucking Harris.
Son of a bitch. FanDuel,
Oh.
fix your shit. You won't let me bet on here. You won't let me bet on there. Take my money.
I'm trying to bet on balls.
For real.
God damn.
Ugh. Well, something went wrong. There was an error. Go to my bets to see if your bet was placed. I mean,
It doesn't even tell you.
like they don't even know.
Maybe it was.
It's like we might have.
Maybe. Maybe. What the fuck kind of betting service is this? Yo, I wonder if we could get like a bookie
Jesus.
on here. Like if we could get like a guy.
No
Like
way.
and he just like, no.
He would have to do it anonymously.
Yeah.
Um,
That'd be kind of cool.
yeah, I mean, I don't know. All
You
he's
could
gonna
get,
all
like,
he's
an
gonna
anonymous-
say all he's gonna say is that he's gonna take our money. Like,
yeah. We need the betting on balls bookie.
I need the betting on balls app is what I fucking need because
We can, like produce it, make it,
this shit ain't working.
get Mark Zuckerberg to put it out for us.
Yeah, why isn't he betting on balls?
Right.
Except
He-
you really
he
want-
probably is.
You really want to work with Mark Zuckerberg, though?
I mean, anybody who can develop our product the best is who I want to do it.
I don't know if he's the best at product development. Have you seen the Meta stuff at all?
Meta. Yeah, I have. It looks pretty rough.
Yeah, it looks like the Wii characters from like the
Yeah.
Nintendo
Yeah, I
Wii.
saw that.
Well, shit. Whatever. I guess we're just gonna have to keep on keeping on. Debo to score a touchdown.
Absolutely.
What about
I
David
love it.
Montgomery? We like him too, right?
I love David Montgomery, and I hope they both score a touchdown today.
It looks
I
like
think that
Debo's slightly more likely to at 145.
I think he is slightly more likely to. I think that if anybody scores a touchdown for the Bears, it's definitely going to be David Montgomery.
Right.
But I think that Debo is more likely to score a touchdown in this game. So I would pretty much be right on par with that. Maybe just taking Montgomery to score here is not the worst idea in the world. The Bears got to do something. You know, they're going to attempt to do that, I'm assuming. So
Well, let's at least take Debo.
yeah, we're definitely taking Debo.
I can put a quarter on that.
Excellent. And obviously I'm taking the 49ers to win here. I think that they will certainly cover the 6.5 points. I could see 38 points being very reasonable in this game too. So I like where we're at here.
Yeah, so I got the 49ers to cover. And is this thing going to work now, or is it still just going to... I don't think it likes me. We'll do Debo Samuel to score a touchdown. Oh, yeah, that one went through. And, Harris, I think it didn't let me bet on that one.
Butthole.
He was the Patriots and Dolphins, right?
Yeah.
Ah, so annoying.
Yeah, it goes that way
I don't want to
sometimes.
forget about my boy Harris. I almost feel like they're trying to not let me bet for him
Right.
to do this because
It's like
they know.
they figured it out. Maybe
Mm-hmm.
I want to put a fucking dollar down now, bitch.
Mm. Well, I'm not gonna do that because
Well, I'm not
I'll
gonna.
tell you what. I'll do. Let's do 50 cents. Do you feel really strong on Harris here? Is
Yes.
he gonna score a touchdown?
Yes.
Would you bet your balls on it?
I'm betting my balls today. Damian Harris. He's gonna score that touchdown.
And
He's gonna win us some money.
I'm betting 50 cents to win 80 cents.
Hell
What?
yeah.
Gonna take that to the penny bank.
And I'm gonna take that 80 cents next week and I'm gonna put it on him again. Yeah, what if we just kept rolling Damian Harris all year?
Yeah. Oh,
If
dude.
we win 80 cents
Mm-hmm.
off Damian Harris, we got to put it down on him next week.
Okay. I actually want to do that with a lot of stuff like teams,
Yeah.
players,
Hell yeah.
all that shit. There is some money to be made this
Is
season.
there a particular team that you're
Tom
that's
Brady.
got
Betting
hot
on
catching
Brady.
your
I want to
fantasy?
bet on Brady all
Bet
season.
on Brady.
Yeah,
All
dude.
right, I'm down.
It worked last year. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Or don't,
Yeah.
whatever.
That's a pretty safe bet.
Yeah.
He has. I think I have a feeling that Tom Brady has won a lot of money for a lot of people
Yes.
over the last 20 some odd years.
It's funny. I was starting to watch his TV show that he had that was like it was like his last dance. I forget what it was called, but
Yeah.
he was talking about like one of their games, and there was this rare thing that happened. I don't remember what it was, but it was just like this thing that like never really happens. And he was joking. He's like, "Yeah, I bet prop bettors like lost like so much money that day because of this just like fluke thing that." So he's totally aware of that.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure fortunes have been made and lost off of that man.
All right, so I'm putting down. You know what? I love Debo, man. So we're gonna do 50 cents on Debo.
Me too.
50 cents
I love Debo too.
on Debo. Debo's our boy. 50 cents to win 73 cents. I like it. And then we already got the 49ers here to cover the spread.
This is betting on balls.
It is, and my app's working now. So they listened.
Nice.
They heard me.
Right.
They heard my pleas.
The squeaky wheel gets the grease.
I've never heard that, but I like it.
Yeah, that's true.
The squeaky wheel gets the grease. All right. We're running out of time here. What do we got next? What's next? The Jaguars and Commanders. I wasn't really planning on
The
betting.
Commanders. Oh my God. It just keeps getting worse every year. Went from
The football
to
team.
Commanders.
I love both of those names. A football team is just amazing.
Football team is what they should have stayed. Yeah.
Like, can you imagine you work your whole life and you make it to the NFL? Like, to make it to NFL level, I mean, you got to work your fucking ass off.
Right.
You got to risk injury, all this
Yeah.
stuff. And they're
What
like,
team are you?
I'm on the Washington football team.
Oh my God.
And Commanders, I like that too, man, because it's just like, yeah, Commanders, let's go.
Yeah, I guess I'm taking the Commanders here. I like Scary Terry McLaurin. We took him in fantasy. He was one of the only wide receivers that was left in the draft for us, and
Oh,
I'm
really?
hoping that they get it done. Yeah, we're relying on Scary Terry to be our wide receiver number 2 this year. So they better get it done against god awful Jacksonville.
So we're playing them today.
We got to play him today. He's like our only other wide receiver.
Man, we fucked up.
Yeah, we've got Debo Samuel and him.
What's his name? McLaurin.
McLaurin. He's gonna have 1,000 yards.
He's projected to put up at least 60 is the bet.
That's 6 points. Oh yeah,
Do you think he'll do that?
against Jacksonville. Yeah, why not? Hell yeah,
Let's bet on our boy.
we got to. We got to put our money where our mouth is. I feel like, or we're just talking out of our ass.
I'm putting my money where my balls are.
Put your money where your balls are.
Put um and hey, speaking of putting our money on our balls, what if we fucking go crazy on this bet and give this guy a fucking touchdown as well on top of it, a fucking parlay.
We need it.
So instead of just 60 yards, because if he puts up 60 yards, chances are he's going to score a touchdown in that time, right?
That's 12 points, and that's about what he's projected for. I think that's very reasonable that he gets a touchdown in this game. Yeah, that doesn't scare me off at all.
Oh, and I'm actually looking at it.
I'm hoping for it too.
You know, it's funny. It says so. I have this pulled up on my app, and it tells you that's one of the popular parlays there. You probably won't be able to read it, but they have McLaurin to score a touchdown and for him to receive over 60 yards. So the exact same bet that we put in.
Nice.
They also have Antonio Gibson to rush 57 yards.
Yeah, Commanders, I can see that.
The Commanders to win outright, and Carson Wentz to throw over 225 yards. I'm not going to do all that.
Those things are pretty fair.
I think
but I love sticking with McLaurin here. Yeah. And 25 cents to win 63. Oh, that's for the touchdown and 60 yards.
Yes.
Okay.
It's a risky play, but
I think we should just, dude, if we put 50 cents down, that's $1.20, right?
$1.26.
That's 25 cents each. That to me, that's like 25 cents for the 60 and then 25 cents for the touchdown.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's go.
Yep, I'm just trying to lock it in here. It's interesting. The receiving yards on my mobile app are giving him 60.5 yards, but on here it says 60. And I don't know.
A little bit of a difference between the app and the
desktop version.
Online, yeah.
Yeah, I'm wondering if let's see, it's under same game parlay, and I scroll down to. I mean, I know the lines can change, but player receiving yards, I think is, yeah, under here it's 60.5, but on here. 60.5, you see it? I think I had to go down to player props is where that was. That's sneaky. It's literally the same bet. Alternate receiving yards is what it is. It's the same bet, but I wonder if there's a difference in the payout. So this one's minus 122, whereas the one up here was minus 110. So the 60.5 actually pays out a little bit more than the 60 would. Like a penny.
Oh, well, yeah, get that one. 60.5.
Is it? Yeah, but is it worth paying an extra penny just to, or what if he threw, or what if he received 60 yards exactly? We would lose over that 0.5, and we would be shamed throughout the whole season for it. Shame.
That 0.5.
Shame.
Yeah, what if he doesn't get the 0.5?
Yeah, so I'm just going to do the 60 and
safer.
Put 50 cents on that shit. Boom. Locked it in. All right. NFL. Oh, man, we got like 5 minutes. Maybe 10.
Nice. I'm loving it. I'm ready.
We got to get to the Buccaneers game because we haven't bet on Brady yet.
Let's bet on Brady.
Gotta bet on Brady.
Yep.
This is betting
Did we
on
take?
Brady.
No, we got Josh Allen. I was
Yeah,
about to say, did we take Tom Brady this
we
year?
wanted him as a second, which would have been fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Buccaneers and the Cowboys.
It's the Cowboys and Buccaneers. I think that's a Eminem song, like he says that in the song. Yeah, so obviously we're taking Tampa Bay here.
I'm
It's
taking
gonna
them
be
to
they're gonna
cover by
win.
a field goal.
I'm taking them to cover by 6.5.
I mean, I wonder if that's an option to make more money. Like, let's look at if there's like alternate uh, spreads, which they do offer sometimes. I've never done it in a way where I've had the points go against you in a game, but if you can potentially win more money doing it, why the fuck not, right? So,
Right,
so,
exactly.
so let's look for alternate spread. Here it is. So we can take Tampa Bay to win by 6.5.
Yeah, I like Tampa Bay to win by 6.5.
There we go. And that way we make more money. So, shit, dude, let's bet $1 because fucking why not? So, $1 to win $1.75.
Hell
That
yeah.
is what I'm fucking talking about.
Yeah. Well, yeah,
That's
they're gonna
that's
spank
the value.
Cowboys today.
That's the value bet we've been looking for. Betting on
Mhm.
Brady.
Betting on Brady.
You've been watching Betting on Brady.
Julio Jones, man. What if he scored a touchdown today?
Let's look at it. Well, hold on.
That'd
First,
be kind of cool.
I got
If
put
he
in.
just came in and filled the Antonio Brown role.
Let's see here. Yeah, we got CeeDee Lamb on the field. Mike Evans.
Julio Jones is probably very unlikely to score today. He's probably the least likely, but it would be cool to me to see him just come in and pick up where Antonio Brown left off. That would be awesome.
Touchdown scorers.
Yeah, he's not even he's not even close. All right. So the guy that we picked over Damian Harris in fantasy this week is looks to be the highest projected guy to score a touchdown this week. So I feel pretty good about that in this game. Anytime touchdown scorer, I think Mike Evans is a great pick here.
The problem here is there's so many good contenders. I mean, look at this.
And Leonard Fournette, obviously. Both of those guys I like.
I'm honestly not comfortable just picking one on this.
And
because,
Elliott. And
Yeah.
CeeDee Lamb.
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah,
touching
this
that.
could be a big, big game.
Well, yeah, they're projected to put up 50 points,
Yeah.
which honestly seems high. But we're betting on Brady. We're not betting against Brady.
We're betting on balls.
Let's look at his passing yards. Brady to put up 275. That's a lot. I think he's going to come close. I think he'll do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do 275. I'll put a quarter on Brady to throw today. Like, really throw. Throw that shit. All right, Tom Brady, alternate passing yards. I want to get him on his rushing yards too. You know how you say he doesn't rush? Let's fucking let's take advantage of that because it's going to be a really low number. It might even be. I think.
One.
Yeah, I think,
Okay,
dude.
more
Last
than
year,
1 yard.
I got him to run 0.5. I think is what it was.
Yeah.
And it hit. I guess that's passing yards. Let's look at player rushing yards.
Tom Brady to rush for 1 yard.
Dude, I'm fucking telling you, man. Like, you
Okay,
got-
so what is our first bet here on Brady? I'm sorry, I may have missed that one.
he's gonna throw 275.
Oh yeah, for sure. 25 cents to win 23 cents. I like that.
Yep, I just locked that one in.
That's solid. Okay, so he's definitely going to score multiple touchdowns.
I want to see Tom Brady's.
And he's going to run for a yard,
rushing.
right?
Well, I haven't found that one yet. I don't see it on here, but I'm looking.
I don't know if I'm way more confident in like him throwing 3 touchdowns than I am him running 1 yard.
He's gonna do it, man. But it won't. But it doesn't look like it'll let me bet on it, which fucking
That's so
sucks.
funny.
I've won money doing this last year, man. I'm telling you. I'm
Yeah.
fucking telling you.
Player rushing yards. It's not under that.
It didn't let me pick him.
Oh.
He's not an option.
Oh.
In fact, it'll only let me bet on these 4 players here. Then you have the
Hey, so
alternate.
have the game started?
They're about
It's
to.
1:00.
Yeah, pretty much.
Nice.
Man, I really wanted to bet on Brady to rush a yard. Fuckers. Those fucking fuckers.
Fucking
What about some of these other guys though, right? Leonard
Leonard
Fournette.
Fournette is awesome. He won me a shitload of money last year.
He can do 55.5 yards, right?
Oh, absolutely.
I'll put a
Totally.
quarter. I'll put a quarter on that.
Yeah. And we better hope that Elliott does because we're running him this week.
Okay, yep. Or maybe we should do Elliott instead.
Yeah.
For 46.5.
That's putting our money where our balls are.
Let's do it.
Yep.
What is that? 46.5. $0.25. Anything else you see here on this game?
Well, I would like to look under player receiving yards because I think Mike Evans obviously could have a really big game.
67 yards.
Yeah, I think that's really fair.
CeeDee Lamb's up to 73.
I was about to say CeeDee Lamb, that one scares me off a little bit. I think CeeDee Lamb could have a big game, but for some reason I'm more confident in Evans putting up 66 than I am CeeDee Lamb putting up 72.
We'll put Coda on it. All right, we got 10 minutes until our thing runs out, and I say we'll just call it.
Yeah.
When that's done, and I
Yeah,
guess
this is betting on balls.
Yeah, man. Let's see if we have time to do anything else.
Did we talk about Green Bay at Minnesota?
No.
So that's one where I kind of feel like everybody seems to be hyping Green Bay up this year, and I don't really understand why. Because I've seen them like getting significantly worse. And I think that Minnesota is actually really, really good. So I don't know. I don't know why. So it looks like people are picking the Vikings to win.
They're favored.
But
slightly.
maybe not as much as I think they should be. You're giving a lot of credit to Green Bay here. And maybe I'll be shocked today at what I see, but they sure did lose a lot.
Yeah, I don't know.
A lot of pieces.
I kind of like the Vikings, but they're also not. I can acknowledge they're not, one of the best teams in the league.
Well, they got good defense, and they've got a solid offense. So
and
they've
the
got
Packers,
Justin Jefferson and Dalvin Cook. It's pretty good.
I don't know. I'm probably just gonna stay away from that one.
All righty.
Broncos,
Denver
Seahawks.
blow out Seattle, I would think.
It's at Seattle.
I like Kansas City to win, but I think it could be a tight game there.
Yeah, they're projected to win by field goal.
Yeah. Oh wait, what? This is this next week?
Oh, is it? Oh yeah, that's Thursday.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so we moved on too far.
Yep, we've moved on.
Chiefs and Cardinals. I already got the Cardinals to win this one, which
Pick
is
the Cardinals in this one.
Underdog bet.
Underdog
I
bet
kind
of
of
the
like
week.
the under here.
I wish whenever we said the underdog bet of the week, like a little picture of a dog like popped up. The underdog.
We need a producer.
Yeah. I want like a cowbell that we ring. It's like that, like when we're talking about like whenever somebody's like running the ball.
I'm gonna put
50, cow.
I'm gonna put 50 cents on the under here, because 54 points. Come on.
They're two really good teams, dude. All each team has to do is score 25 points, or 26 points.
So you think So you think
I
the
think it's
over?
reasonable.
You think the over could be done?
I think the overs, yeah. I mean, dude, I mean, it could be like a 30-30 kind of game, man. These are two high scoring
Hmm.
offenses. They really
Okay.
are.
You scared me, so
Now,
I'm gonna keep
there
the
was no
under.
Tyreek Hill. That's
I'm
kind
gonna
of a big.
I'm gonna keep the under, but I'm just gonna do 25 cents instead of 50.
All right.
I can't. How the fuck? Why did they trade Tyreek Hill away?
It's insane, right?
Why?
I
Um,
wouldn't.
gosh,
That would be the last thing I would do.
what the fuck?
Yeah.
Giants and Titans.
Titans should stomp. Like it could be a bloodbath.
All right, we'll take the Titans to cover that 5.5, and let's maybe look at
Mhm.
some of their players too. So
Derrick Henry.
the Titans, I'll put 50 cents on them because I feel pretty good about that. I like the
Absolutely.
Titans. I like the Titans. Go
Uh,
Titans. I think I have them to
I
win
like
the Super Bowl.
Derrick Henry to go over 60 yards.
All right, let's look at it.
Derrick Henry to score a touchdown. Derrick Henry to kick the opposition in the face.
All right, I locked in the Titans to win by 6. Fuck yeah. Derrick Henry to score a touchdown. Oh wow, that's not even $1 wins you 59 cents on that bet.
Shit.
But we can make that a parlay where we can get him
He scores a touchdown. He goes over 60 yards.
over 60. What
Yeah.
about 70?
Nah. I mean, yeah. Hey, dude, if I'm already in that fucking, yeah, look at the difference. Shit.
I mean, minus
I might as
700.
well, right?
Minus 700 is almost not worth it. However, I mean, let's see where we're at now. With him scoring a touchdown and rushing 60 plus yards, we're still only at 70.
Almost, yeah. We almost get a decent thing.
Is there maybe something else that we want to add to this? Something that
You
is.
that he catches the ball for 25, maybe.
Wow, you're really feeling Derrick Henry, huh?
If there's somebody I'm going to bet on in this game, I want to see the bounce back of Derrick Henry.
The
I
bounce
think
back.
that's what everybody's waiting on. Yeah, he got injured. So Derrick Henry went down in week 8. He led the league he stopped playing in week 8 of last year. He led the league in rushing until week 12. Like he almost had 1,000 yards at week 8. To me, Derrick Henry's the best running back in football. Everybody's just waiting to see if he can come back from the injury or not.
So that's kind of a risk, isn't it?
It is. That's where any risk involved is him coming back from
here. This got it up to a reasonable payout. So we got Derrick Henry to score a touchdown, rush 60 yards, and receive 11 yards, which seems actually pretty easy for this guy.
Mm-hmm.
So
and that's for a buck to win too.
Yeah,
I like it.
Yeah,
The comeback of Derrick Henry.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
So I'm gonna lock that in. Who's gonna? Yeah, you said the Titans are gonna win this game, right? Dude, we could fucking throw that on there too.
Yeah, they are gonna win. They're gonna win. They're gonna stomp the shit out of them.
Oh, the games are starting.
There we go.
Let's see if we can lock this. Oh, that one doesn't start until 4:26, so I got time to do this. But if I add the Titans to win, what's happening here? Oh shit, I fucked that up. Well, I got to type this in anyway. So I got Titans to win, Henry to score a touchdown,
Get 60 yards on the ground and 10 yards in the air.
Derrick Henry to get 60 yards on the ground, and receiving props. And this will probably be our last bet that we'll do here. Over 10.5. So $10 $10 wins $30. $1 wins 3. What if I put $2 on this bet? How confident do you feel like Derrick Henry's gonna deliver today?
If he's healthy, he will. If he's healthy, he will. I guess the only thing that scares me off about the bet at all is the 11 yards receiving, but it seems pretty low, you know?
All right, so we'll stick to $1 then. $1 to win 3. Playing it safe and aggressive.
If he's healthy, I think that I'm fine with it.
It's a 4-leg parlay, so we'll stick with that. All right, y'all. This was Betting on Balls.
Betting on balls. See you guys.
Yep. Tim, thanks for
Good
joining
luck.
me, man. What game are you going to watch first?
What time does Tampa start?
Let's look here. And by the way, our Zoom thing is about to cut out, so if it cuts out, we'll just end it
So
there.
I can tell you my 2 games, Cincinnati, Pittsburgh, and Tampa, Dallas. I'll definitely be watching.
So all these games have started. Pats in Miami just started.
So I'll be. It looks like I'll be tuning into Pittsburgh, Cincinnati.
Steelers scored a touchdown
by 7 already. Holy shit! That's shocking.
And Jaguars got a field goal.
That's kind of shocking too. That might be their only points all day.
Texans started, and then it looks like these are the later games. So Raiders, Chargers, Titans, Giants.
The Bucks and Cowboys are tonight, I think.
Tampa Bay isn't until 8:20.
Yep.
Damn it. That's the one I really want to watch.
Me too. Yeah, I like the late night games. They're my favorite.
I kind of want to say, oh, dude, the Lions are up against the Eagles.
I told you, you heard.
All right, y'all. It's been real. It's been Betting on Balls. Thanks for joining me. Y'all